Saltbae experience.
So I had to leave Colombia. I couldn't be in Colombia for more than a certain amount of time for taxes. I can't be in the US for a certain amount of time either. For those of you that are in the US, you should know about a foreign income tax exclusion, which basically means that if you're not in the States for more than 35 days a year, you're gonna be able to save over, I think, $105,000, $106,000 on your taxes. So if, essentially if you make $40,000 a year doing whatever you're doing, then you won't have to pay taxes because you have a over $100,000 tax deduction. So went to Miami and I realized, the famous Saltbae, he actually opened up a restaurant there. He's opening restaurants all over the world. I think he opened one in Dubai, one in New York, Miami, London. He's gonna go all over the world with this. So I wanted to go and check out that experience because obviously, it's the Saltbae. So all of the restaurants are called Nusret Steakhouse. Obviously, they all go along the line of his famous little thing that he does. One of the things that I thought was really cool, or that I think is really cool, is that he literally puts the meat on display. The majority of steakhouses that you go to, they're all kind of stuffy, and I don't know if you guys remember like those U-shaped booths and stuff. It's kind of played out, right? Well, this guy to me has kind of revolutionized what a steakhouse is, right? It's not new, but it's chic. It's kind of the inside is minimalistic, but it's kind of very, very well done. He puts the meat on display, so it's literally like in your face. It's normally the one in Miami anyway has a big, huge window where you have all of the meat just sitting there. The experience as it is, I think it's probably one of the best steakhouses I've ever been to. I lived in Argentina. I used to go all the time to eat steak, and obviously the meat in Argentina is some of the best meat I've ever had. But this stuff is really, really good. And it's a simple menu. There's just 2 pages to the menu, meat or meat, basically. And we ordered a carpaccio for the appetizer, and if you guys saw in the video already, instead of just serving the carpaccio normally, on the plate, they put stuff in the middle, crackers, different kind of things, oils, and then they make it into kind of like a wrap, like a pita. So I thought it was great that they actually add a little bit of style and presentation to the actual entire process, and I really think that's what makes the place so good.
We're here at the steakhouse, Nusret Saltbae, and highly recommend it. Even just we're at the appetizers, and it's delicious.
Obviously, I was there when Nusret Saltbae, when he was there. It was great actually seeing him go around and do his little thing and all his little tricks and everything. So that was actually great. I would highly recommend you guys going. It's not too expensive. I would say 2 people ordering normal food, right? Because I think we kind of overdid it on purpose. I think you're probably going to spend maybe $50, $60 a person, or maybe between $40 to $60 a person without obviously, drinks. So you're probably looking at $100, $150 with 2 people. If you only get 2 mains, You know, it's probably gonna be like 80 bucks, maybe 90 bucks, something along those lines. It's not too expensive. I was really surprised. But the whole, I don't know how to describe it in English, but the whole kind of situation where from when you walk in, I don't know if it was because when they first opened, but the presentation of the actual place is excellent. I really think that you guys should visit. You guys should check it out. It's really not that expensive, as I mentioned. Everything from kind of the dessert. They have one dessert. It's the baklava, which is from Turkey. They have it also, I believe, in Greece and Bulgaria also. Instead of just serving you normal baklava, they literally open it up, they put ice cream in the middle, and then they put it together, and then they serve it like a sandwich. So everything was really good. There's a certain dish that you have to order, so if you go when Nusret is there, you have to order a certain kind of meat in order for him to come to the table. Even though you see him walking around, he's super friendly. He says hi to everybody. You know, I filmed him a few times with the cell phone, and he pointed at me, he made sure he stopped. So he's definitely got it down pat where he knows that that's kind of part of his success. And so if you are gonna go, just make sure that you ask the waiter that's attending you, if he's there, what meat do I need to order so he can come and cut the actual meat. Because what we did, I ordered 3 different pieces of meat to make sure that we would try different things, and then I had to order a 3rd one because I didn't order the ones that he was gonna come and cut. So I ordered the 3rd one when I realized that's the one that he needed to order. So definitely a good experience. I think it's gonna go very well for him, opening all these steakhouses around the world. I think he's kind of revolutionized what a steakhouse should be, added a little bit of style to it rather than just, you know, the stuffy kind of boardroom that show you that they give you a big block of meat. The way he presents it, the way they cut it, not only him but everybody in his restaurant, I found to be extremely good, and the meat is exceptional. I mean, he wouldn't let me shake his hand because he wanted me to have the meat while it was warm. But absolutely exceptional. I'd highly recommend it. 10 out of 10 stars for me, and hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to subscribe.